Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Colorado State Rams. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking for a man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to throw it again. Snags a quick throw. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the handoff. Worked out at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
But the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a first down.
Chris, you got to wonder if the coaches knew they're going to fake this the first chance they got, or if this was an impulse decision by the head coach. Either way, it worked out great.
And here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries to get it to the running back. Comes up with the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
And it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do. Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He lets it go on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the toss, heads to his right. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Touchdown, Colorado State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, dead right at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Moving at the second level of the defense now. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He's the running back in the flat, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Wants to throw it. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackle to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Toss play to the outside. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hawkeyes will have first and 10 here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Hawkeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal back at the 13. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution when you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the receiver's got it. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
QB bootlegs here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Rams are in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The quarterback gets the credit for the play, and deservedly so. But let's also recognize the receiver's awareness to know what's happening and to break off their route to find an opening like that.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hawkeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver makes the catch. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. Both carriers steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
The Rams line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Rams. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Hawkeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. The Hawkeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That feels like a frustration penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds his man. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Colorado State has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. QB keeper all the way. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the single back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Trying to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, they didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the first down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And the quarterback keeps it here. They finally corral him at the 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he's got it! Touchdown, Colorado State! That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start for the 25. Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Motion now from the tight end. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's a wide receiver screen.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a two-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. The receiver grabs it. They bring it back to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this off.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Good job for the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. That ball snagged for a completion. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
They break the huddle on third, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On the run here, lets it go. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. And they try to punch it in here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Rams will look to bleed this clock out now in the final minute. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He escapes the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. You made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they couldn't use that when this football game was still in doubt. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, hit those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Iowa!
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, you cover an onside kick. You never know.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, the coach is kind of expected to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.